Hi everyone. I would like to talk about the adrenals today. We all talk about adrenal fatigue and how the adrenal glands are worn out or something like that, but do we understand exactly what does it mean and what type of herbs we offer usually to those glands and their contraindications, which is very important. So I would like to give you some ideas for about remedies for the adrenal glands. Note that all advices I'm providing are general, something I refrain to do due to the importance of the evaluation process. The best would be to be assessed and someone to monitor the impact of the herbs work and other tools on you so they can adjust and quantify what are you taking accordingly and then properly load your body constitution, which is made of mind, body, emotions, and spirit. The adrenals are a very, very important part of the endocrine system. What do we need to know about their anatomy is that one adrenal gland sits astride each kidney deep in the back part of the abdomen. Each of these glands has two parts, markedly different functions: a cortex, which is on top, or called also outer part, and the medulla, which is the central part. And they both have different functions, and we'll mention this, which is part of your understanding of this organ and the problems that arise with them and why. Therapy intended to affect these glands must be appropriate to the adrenal function we want to address. For that reason, we need to know what does do the cortex and what does do the medulla. The adrenal medulla secretes the hormones adrenaline and noradrenaline, which are responsible for the metabolic activity and for the rapid increase in the nervous system. In general, it's responsible for the adaptation system, which is related to stress response mechanism in our bodies. Before we mention the herbs that can support the adrenal medulla, let me mention only some of the functions of the adrenaline, the very important hormone. One of the functions is to facilitate blood flow to muscles, brain, and viscera during stress or overall. And it also enhances blood sugar levels by stimulating conversion of glycogen to glucose in the liver. And another function is to inhibit smooth muscle contraction. The smooth muscles are usually the muscles around your organs in the viscera. Some functions of the noradrenaline are the adrenal cortex is responsible, that's the outer part, for production of cortisol and hydrocortisone, which help regulate metabolism and the immune system. So as you can see, a lot is hidden in that part of the adrenal gland. So which are the herbs that support the adrenal medulla? These are the Siberian ginseng, directly impacts this part of the adrenal gland. So Siberian ginseng. Nervine tonics support of some kind is usually indicated in the protocols of herbalists or practitioners. Although nervine tonics will not directly affect the medulla, they will provide general systemic support of the endocrine system to help ease the impact of tension and anxiety we feel. We also provide bitter tonics that can be very, very helpful as well, because they enhance digestion and they enhance proper recovery of tissues as well through their action on the mucosa and etc. So examples of useful adaptogens that are used as well. Adaptogens are herbs, mushrooms, plants that help our bodies manage stress and restore balance after a stressful situation. So some adaptogens are, again, ginseng and ashwagandha. Relevant nervine tonics include skullcap, St. John's wort. Actually, now it's a time for those to be harvested, and oats. Like we use different parts of the plant from which oats are made. So, which are the herbs to support the cortex, the outer part of the adrenals? Herbal medicines can affect the function of the adrenal cortex in a variety of ways. Most important are the direct effects of plants, which is saponins, such as licorice and wild yam. So wild yam is very, very often used for a regulation of hormones and are suggested to many clients when they need it. And I suggested many times in my videos Anna's wild yam cream. This is the wild yam. There are other wild yam creams. I'm just not familiar exactly with the quality of those creams. That's why I don't talk about them. Anna's wild yam cream is Australian production, and it is a very high quality. So the other one I mentioned is the licorice, and here I want to open brackets. When licorice is eaten or taken in great excess, or underline in great excess, its direct impact upon aldosterone can lead to potassium depletion. So this is a very rare occurrence, but it is mentioned in pharmacology books as one of the dangers of herbal medicines. And a lot of herbs often have side effects reported. Usually they're not widespread, or they don't occur very often, but we have to be very aware of those reactions, because some effects can be quite dangerous, because such effects must be taken seriously, because licorice is contraindicated for patients with hypertension. So that's why we need to talk about that. That's why we need to work with a practitioner, somebody who does the research, read their books, took their exams, has practical experience in order to prescribe. On the other hand, there are case reports from the United Kingdom that indicate that some people with Addison's disease benefit greatly from the licorice. And Addison's disease results from damage to the adrenal cortex, the outer part of the adrenals, which leads to decreased production of adrenal cortical hormones. So with this in mind, I would like to finalize this short video. So we spoke about licorice, we spoke about St. John's wort, wild yam, We spoke about oats as a herb, and of course the ginseng, Siberian ginseng especially, that relates directly to the medulla. Ashwagandha I also mentioned, nervine tonics and bitters that are all important when people have adrenal fatigue. Also, there are different type of exercises. The kidneys react very favorably to forward bends and other myofascial stretches that can help them revive, because those movements make it possible for more blood and nutrients subsequently to rush into the organ in order to the organ to be rejuvenated. So here it is, some information about the adrenals, and I will be very happy if you ask questions, or you want me to give you more information. Maybe I can find even more herbs that I haven't used but my colleagues are using, so to help you. The adrenals have to be intact when we're healing any disease condition, because they are directly related to the reaction, the stress reaction of our body. Thank you for watching and listening, and hope to see you soon.
Join our Healthy and Community Facebook group. If you have any questions, please free to comment below. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more.